now that we're going into the prediction, I think I'm crazy to bet against Atlanta, but I'm trying to have some faith here that Chris Middleton can find a way to have a resurgent game too. The man was 6 of 23, 0 of 9 from the three-point line. I just can't see himself having another game like that, especially not at home. I think they're going to try to get him going early. I think this is another really, really close game, but Giannis is going to go for 40. I think Drew Holiday has a back to normal game, 15 to 20. But I would hope that Chris has a 25 to 30-point game. And, Trae Young is due up for a bad one, at least efficiency from the field, bad one. And I'm hoping that Bogdanovich can kind of get it going too, because we know when the two of those flamethrowers get it going from deep, it's a little concerning for most teams. So I'm going to say Milwaukee squeaks away and ties this series up in game 2, but by a very, very close margin.
I think the Bucks are going to win this one, and I'm going to agree with you. I think it's going to be rather close. Look, I think the Bucks got to make some defensive adjustments here, and they got to start doubling Trae, because he can't go out and do what he did in game 1, and Milwaukee expects to win game 2. It's just not going to happen. So I think Trae is still going to have a productive game. I think he's still going to manage to put up 30, possibly even 35 points in this game, but not a 48 spot. No way.
I don't see it happening again.
If Milwaukee allows that to happen again, they are in some real trouble here. But I don't expect that to happen. I think I'm going to agree with you on this one. I think Giannis is going to put up at least 35, if not 40 points in this game. I think he's going to make an impact from the jump. And I want to see Chris Middleton step up here. Because if you remember back in the Brooklyn series, he got off to a very slow start. But that game 3, he finally got it started clicking. And then he was able to knock down some shots throughout the series here and there. So I expect Chris Middleton to have a better game than he did in game 1. And I want to see Brook Lopez step up. He only played 20 minutes in game 1. He only scored 7 points. In that Brooklyn series, he played some crucial minutes for them. And that one-on-one matchup between him and potentially Clint Capella, I think it's going to be an interesting one to see. I think Brook may exploit some of the weaknesses in Clint's game and use it to his advantage. But I'm going to go with the Bucks here simply just because, if they go down 2-0 in this series, I think it's a wrap.
We said that about Brooklyn, so I'm not going to look too much into it.
I just think Atlanta's on a roll right now. And unless Milwaukee counters them, I don't think any team really in the Eastern Conference, no team in the Eastern Conference has been able to slow down this team. So if the Bucks lose this one, yeah, they could be in some real trouble here. But I got the Bucks winning game 2 in this one.